and I have many questions about the structure of this house if I'd buy it. On this website, I came across the house details and it has a very good passive solar heating. Could you please explain this nonsense?
Yes, of course. This house is an example of a passive solar designed house, which means the house does not need a heater or an air conditioner to heat or cool the house.
That's wonderful. It's saving a lot of money. Yeah, that has to do with albedo because from what I see, the house has a white roof which reflects the light, keeping it cooler in the summer and having a higher albedo. And I have a sweating problem, so that'd be excellent.
Yes, albedo is that the lighter the color, the cooler it is, and the darker the color, the warmer it is.
And what about specific heat? How does that work in this house?
Well, first, Ms. Vultures, so specific heat is the amount of energy that it takes to change 1 gram of something by 1 degree
So I see that the carpet is made of black fabric and bubble wrap, which is a good insulator because it has a high specific heat, which will keep the heat in during the winter. Also, the walls are white, which makes them have a low specific heat. I remember the winter sun is 25 degrees in the sky and the summer sun is 75 degrees in the sky.
Yes, that is correct. This home has an overhang connected to the roof to reflect the summer sun away because it is higher in the sky. In the winter, the sun reflects into the house through the glass window and absorbs into the black floor and the bubble wrap.
In my job, we focus a lot on thermal mass, and objects that have thermal masses are ones that heat and cool. What objects in the house heat and cool?
Well, that is why we have a very fancy latch on top of the house that opens in the summer to let the warm air out, but yet keep it cool at the same time. But in the winter, we close it to keep the warm air inside. Do you have any more questions?
Yes, can you please explain how the greenhouse effect works and then how it affects our house?
Why, yes, of course. The greenhouse effect is what happens when the gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap solar radiation, which is the heat from the sun. Then it is reflected back to the Earth.
But what materials in the house help this work?
The glass traps the heat energy. Visible light and infrared will pass through the windows and it will absorb in the house. Solar radiation reaches the windows on this house, passes through the glass, and gets absorbed by the ground. They convert into heat energy, which cannot escape through the glass.
This is the perfect house for me, and I'm going to buy it. It is a perfect example of a house with a great passive solar heating design with lots of great natural features included.
I hope you enjoy this house as much as the time I've been talking to you. It reflects the summer sun away, and in the winter, since the sun is lower, it takes in the sun in the winter. Well, we have a very fancy latch, and to keep the warm air in and keep